Have you ever felt the weight of life's responsibilities pressing down on you, leaving you wondering how to truly savor your golden years? Aging gracefully isn't just about accepting wrinkles and gray hair. It's about shedding what holds you back and focusing on what truly matters. In this video, we're diving into 5 transformative areas that can enrich your life as you age, helping you find peace, joy, and freedom. Stick with us until the end to uncover actionable strategies that will empower you to live your best, most fulfilling stage of life. Don't miss out on these insights that can make your later years genuinely enriching and purposeful. If you haven't already, I highly recommend subscribing to our channel, Stoic Mind Mastery, and hitting the notification bell so you never miss a video. Your support means the world to me, and if you find value in this video, please help us continue spreading these valuable lessons by liking and sharing it. If you enjoyed the topic of this video, comment 5 below. If not, comment 9 to let me know how I can improve and create better content for you. Now, let's get started. Part 1. The weight of responsibilities. Throughout much of our lives, we wear the mantle of responsibility like a badge of honor. We become the caregivers, the breadwinners, the ones who ensure that everything runs smoothly. Whether it's managing a household, nurturing a family, or building a career, these roles define us for years, even decades. We often take immense pride in fulfilling them, finding purpose and identity in being the reliable ones. However, as time passes, it's essential to ask ourselves a crucial question: are these responsibilities still truly ours to carry? In the later years of life, there comes a point when we must acknowledge our limits and allow ourselves the grace to rest. Excessive responsibilities, when left unchecked, can become a crushing weight on our shoulders, especially when we should be shifting our focus toward enjoying life in a more peaceful, carefree manner. There's a unique kind of stress that comes from always being the person everyone relies on, the one who always says yes, the one who believes they must hold everything together. But at some point, this constant need to be responsible for everyone and everything can rob you of the serenity and freedom you've earned. The emotional toll of excessive responsibilities is significant. Constantly being on call for others can lead to feelings of burnout, resentment, and emotional exhaustion. It can also create a sense of isolation, as you may feel that no one truly understands the weight you carry. Physically, the stress of excessive responsibilities can manifest in various ways, including fatigue, insomnia, and even chronic health conditions. The pressure to always be available and capable can take a toll on your overall well-being, making it difficult to enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. Now is the time to release yourself from the obligation of carrying the world on your shoulders. It's time to understand that you have done your part more than your part. You've spent a lifetime giving to others, sacrificing for those you love, ensuring that everyone around you is taken care of. But now, in your older years, you must ask yourself, who is taking care of me? It's not selfish to think this way, it's self-preservation. You deserve rest, you deserve peace, and you deserve to finally focus on yourself. Reducing responsibilities requires a conscious effort and a willingness to prioritize your well-being. Here are some strategies to help you lighten your load and embrace a more balanced life. Delegate tasks. Trust that others, whether it's family members, friends, or caregivers, are perfectly capable of stepping in to help. Release the idea that you must do everything on your own. Delegation is not a sign of weakness. It's a necessary act of self-compassion. Set boundaries. Establish clear boundaries around your time and energy. Learn to say no to requests that do not align with your priorities or that feel overwhelming. By setting boundaries, you protect your well-being and create space for the things that truly matter. Prioritize self-care. Make self-care a non-negotiable part of your routine. Whether it's taking time for a hobby, enjoying a leisurely walk, or simply relaxing with a good book, prioritize activities that bring you joy and relaxation. Seek support. Don't hesitate to seek support from friends, family, or support groups. Sharing your experiences and challenges with others can provide valuable perspective and encouragement. Reflect on your achievements. Take time to reflect on all that you have accomplished and contributed over the years. Acknowledge the impact you've had on the lives of others and give yourself permission to step back and enjoy the fruits of your labor. By stepping back from responsibilities that no longer serve you, you create the space to reconnect with yourself. You've spent so many years taking care of others, but now it's time to turn that care inward. It's time to nurture your own spirit, to allow yourself the freedom to relax without guilt, and to appreciate the small, beautiful moments that life still has to offer. You've accomplished so much, raised families, built careers, supported those around you through countless challenges. You've been the foundation, the rock, the unwavering presence that others have leaned on. But now, it's your time. You don't need to prove anything to anyone anymore. You don't need to hold on to the notion that your worth is tied to how much you do for others. Your worth is inherent. And it's time to honor that by giving yourself permission to step back, breathe deeply, and embrace the joy of simply being. The world will keep turning, the household will continue to run, and the people you love will still thrive, even if you release some of the responsibilities you've carried for so long. In letting go, you might just find that life becomes lighter, more joyful, and filled with moments of quiet bliss. You've given so much to others, now it's time to give back to yourself. You deserve nothing less. Part 2. Fear of change. Change is an inevitable part of life, yet it is one of the most common sources of fear and anxiety. This fear often stems from the uncertainty and unpredictability that change brings. When we are young, change is a constant companion. New schools, new friends, and new experiences are part of growing up. We often embrace these changes with excitement and curiosity. However, as we age, we tend to settle into routines and comfort zones that feel safe and familiar. These routines can become like impenetrable walls, shielding us from the unknown but also confining us to patterns that may no longer serve us. Routines provide a sense of stability and predictability in our lives. They help us manage our daily tasks and responsibilities, creating a sense of order and control. However, while routines can be comforting, they can also become restrictive. Over time, we may find ourselves stuck in habits that limit our growth and prevent us from exploring new opportunities. The comfort of routine can become a barrier to experiencing the richness and diversity that life has to offer. Resisting change can have significant consequences for our personal growth and well-being. When we cling to the familiar, we may miss out on opportunities for learning, growth, and new experiences. This resistance can lead to stagnation, leaving us feeling unfulfilled and disconnected from the world around us. Additionally, the stress and anxiety associated with resisting change can take a toll on our mental and physical health, leading to feelings of frustration and dissatisfaction. Embracing change is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. Change offers us the opportunity to learn new things, meet new people, and explore new possibilities. It challenges us to step outside of our comfort zones and discover our true potential. By embracing change, we open ourselves up to a world of opportunities and experiences that can enrich our lives and bring us joy and fulfillment. Embracing change requires a shift in mindset and a willingness to take risks. Here are some strategies to help you embrace change and make the most of the opportunities it presents. Cultivate a growth mindset. A growth mindset is the belief that we can learn and grow through challenges and change. By adopting a growth mindset, we can view change as an opportunity for learning and development rather than a threat. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness involves being present in the moment and accepting things as they are. By practicing mindfulness, we can reduce the anxiety and fear associated with change and approach new experiences with an open mind. Set small, achievable goals. Setting small, achievable goals can help us build confidence and momentum as we navigate change. By breaking down larger changes into smaller steps, we can make the process more manageable and less overwhelming. Seek support. Change can be challenging, but we don't have to face it alone. Seeking support from friends, family, or a mentor can provide encouragement and guidance as we navigate new experiences. Reflect on past successes. Reflecting on past successes can remind us of our ability to adapt and thrive in the face of change. By recalling times when we successfully navigated change, we can build confidence in our ability to handle new challenges. Embracing change can lead to a more fulfilling and enriched life. It allows us to discover new passions, develop new skills, and form new connections. By stepping outside of our comfort zones, we can experience personal growth and transformation, leading to a greater sense of purpose and satisfaction. Embracing change also helps us build resilience, enabling us to adapt to future challenges with confidence and grace. Change is an inevitable part of life, and learning to embrace it is essential for personal growth and fulfillment. By adopting a growth mindset, practicing mindfulness, and seeking support, we can navigate change with confidence and ease. Embracing change allows us to explore new opportunities, discover our true potential, and live a more enriched and fulfilling life. Remember, the best chapters of your life may still be unwritten. And by embracing change, you open yourself up to a world of possibilities and experiences that can bring joy and fulfillment. Part 3. Negative relationships. Relationships are the cornerstone of our lives, shaping our experiences and influencing our happiness. From the moment we are born, we begin forming connections with those around us, family, friends, and acquaintances. These relationships provide us with love, support, and a sense of belonging. However, as we journey through life, not all relationships remain positive. Some can become negative, draining us emotionally and impacting our overall well-being. Recognizing a negative relationship can be challenging, especially when it involves someone we care deeply about. However, there are clear signs that a relationship may be more harmful than helpful. Constant criticism, lack of support, and feelings of anxiety or dread when interacting with someone are red flags. These relationships can leave us feeling emotionally exhausted, questioning our self-worth, and even doubting our perceptions. It's important to pay attention to how you feel after spending time with someone. Do you feel uplifted and valued, or do you feel drained and diminished? Holding on to negative relationships can take a significant toll on our mental health. The constant stress and emotional turmoil can lead to anxiety, depression, and a host of other mental health issues. Physically, the stress can manifest as headaches, high blood pressure, and a weakened immune system. The longer we hold on to these toxic connections, the more they erode our well-being, making it difficult to enjoy life to its fullest. It's crucial to understand that the emotional weight of these relationships can prevent us from experiencing joy and fulfillment. The emotional toll of negative relationships is profound. They can lead to feelings of loneliness and isolation, even when we are surrounded by people. The constant negativity can make us doubt our abilities and question our worth. Over time, this can erode our self-esteem and lead to a cycle of doubt and insecurity. It's important to recognize that you deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift and support you, not those who bring you down. The physical impact of negative relationships should not be underestimated. The stress and anxiety caused by these relationships can lead to a range of physical health issues. Chronic stress can weaken the immune system, making us more susceptible to illness. It can also lead to high blood pressure, heart disease, and other serious health conditions. By holding on to negative relationships, we are putting our physical health at risk. Managing negative relationships requires courage and a commitment to self-care. Setting boundaries is crucial. It involves clearly communicating your needs and limits to others. This can be difficult, especially if you are used to putting others' needs before your own. However, it's important to prioritize your well-being and protect your mental and emotional health. Effective communication can help address issues and potentially improve the relationship. However, if the relationship remains toxic, seeking support from friends, family, or a mental health professional can provide guidance and strength. Setting boundaries is an essential step in managing negative relationships. It involves clearly defining what you are willing to accept and what you are not. This can be difficult, especially if you are used to putting others' needs before your own. However, it's important to prioritize your well-being and protect your mental and emotional health. By setting boundaries, you are taking control of your life and creating a space where you can thrive. Seeking support from friends, family, or a mental health professional can provide guidance and strength. It's important to have a support system in place to help you navigate difficult relationships. Talking to someone you trust can provide a fresh perspective and help you see the situation more clearly. A mental health professional can also provide valuable tools and strategies for managing negative relationships and improving your overall well-being. Letting go of negative relationships can be liberating. It opens the door to emotional freedom, allowing you to focus on relationships that bring joy and fulfillment. By releasing these toxic ties, you create space for new, positive connections that enhance your life and contribute to your happiness. Letting go can be difficult, but it's important to remember that you deserve to be surrounded by people who uplift and support you. Emotional freedom is one of the greatest benefits of letting go of negative relationships. It allows you to focus on the things that truly matter and brings a sense of peace and contentment. By releasing the emotional weight of toxic relationships, you can experience greater joy and fulfillment in your life. Letting go of negative relationships creates space for new, positive connections. It allows you to focus on building relationships that bring joy and fulfillment. By surrounding yourself with people who uplift and support you, you can create a network of positive relationships that enhance your life and contribute to your happiness. As we age, it's essential to evaluate the relationships in our lives. Are they lifting us up or dragging us down? Prioritizing our well-being means surrounding ourselves with people who support and cherish us. Take the time to reflect on your relationships and make the necessary changes to ensure your emotional and physical health are protected. Remember, you deserve to be surrounded by people who bring out the best in you and contribute to your happiness. Part 4. Letting go of grudges and resentments. Grudges and resentments are emotional burdens that many of us carry, often without realizing their full impact on our lives. They typically stem from past hurts, misunderstandings, or perceived wrongs that we have experienced. Over time, these feelings can fester, growing into significant emotional weights that affect our outlook on life and our interactions with others. Holding on to these negative emotions can prevent us from fully enjoying the present and can hinder our ability to form healthy, positive relationships. Holding on to grudges can be emotionally exhausting. It keeps us tethered to past events, preventing us from fully enjoying the present. The constant replaying of old arguments and grievances can lead to bitterness and resentment, which can seep into our personal relationships and social interactions, creating a cycle of negativity. This emotional burden can also lead to feelings of isolation and loneliness, as we may find it difficult to connect with others when we are consumed by past hurts. The emotional toll of holding grudges is profound. It can lead to feelings of anger, bitterness, and resentment, which can affect our overall well-being. These negative emotions can also impact our relationships, making it difficult to form meaningful connections with others. Over time, holding on to grudges can erode our self-esteem and lead to a cycle of self-doubt and insecurity. It's important to recognize that you deserve to live a life free from the weight of past grievances. The stress associated with holding grudges can have serious health implications. Chronic anger and resentment can lead to conditions such as hypertension, insomnia, and even heart disease. The emotional burden can also weaken our immune system, making us more susceptible to illness. By holding on to these negative emotions, we are putting our physical health at risk. It's crucial to understand that letting go of grudges is not just beneficial for our mental health, but also essential for our physical well-being. Letting go of grudges is a process that requires introspection and effort. The first step is acknowledging and accepting your feelings. It's important to understand why you feel the way you do and to validate those emotions. Practicing forgiveness, both for yourself and others, is a powerful tool for emotional release. Techniques such as journaling, meditation, and therapy can also aid in processing and releasing these feelings. Acknowledging and accepting feelings. Acknowledging and accepting your feelings is the first step in letting go of grudges. It's important to understand why you feel the way you do and to validate those emotions. This process involves reflecting on the past and identifying the root causes of your resentment. By acknowledging your feelings, you can begin to process and release them, paving the way for emotional healing. Practicing forgiveness and empathy. Practicing forgiveness and empathy is a powerful tool for emotional release. Forgiveness is not about condoning past wrongs, but about freeing yourself from their hold. It allows for personal growth and emotional healing, paving the way for stronger, healthier relationships. By letting go of grudges, you open yourself up to new experiences and opportunities for connection, enriching your life in meaningful ways. Techniques for emotional release. Techniques such as journaling, meditation, and therapy can aid in processing and releasing negative emotions. Journaling allows you to express your feelings in a safe and private space, helping you gain clarity and perspective. Meditation can help calm the mind and promote a sense of peace and relaxation. Therapy provides a supportive environment where you can explore your emotions and develop strategies for letting go of grudges. Forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. It allows you to release the tight grip that the past has on your heart and mind, so you can finally breathe again and live fully. By choosing to forgive, you are choosing to no longer be defined by the pain someone else caused you. This act of letting go is incredibly empowering, allowing you to move forward with a sense of peace and freedom. Forgiveness allows for personal growth and emotional healing. It enables you to let go of the past and focus on the present, unburdened by the weight of past grievances. By embracing forgiveness, you can experience greater joy and fulfillment in your life, paving the way for stronger, healthier relationships. Letting go of grudges can strengthen existing relationships and create opportunities for new connections. By releasing negative emotions, you can improve your interactions with others and build more meaningful, positive relationships. This process allows you to focus on the things that truly matter, bringing a sense of peace and contentment to your life. Embracing forgiveness and letting go of past grievances is essential for living a peaceful and fulfilling life. It allows you to focus on the present and future, unburdened by the weight of past hurts. Take the time to reflect on any grudges you may be holding and consider how releasing them can lead to a more joyful and contented life. Remember, you deserve to live a life free from the weight of past grievances, surrounded by positive, supportive relationships. Part 5. Dependence on sex and masturbation. Sexuality is an intrinsic part of the human experience, providing pleasure, connection, and intimacy throughout our lives. As we age, our relationship with sexuality can evolve, reflecting changes in our bodies, desires, and emotional needs. While sex and masturbation can be healthy expressions of sexuality, an over-reliance on them can sometimes mask deeper emotional needs or lead to feelings of frustration and loneliness. In our younger years, sex and masturbation may have been sources of excitement and exploration. They can offer immediate pleasure and a sense of escape from daily stresses. However, as we grow older, the role of these activities can become more complex. For some, the drive for sexual gratification may remain strong, while for others it may wane. Regardless of the level of desire, it's important to recognize when these activities are enhancing life and when they might be contributing to emotional dissatisfaction. An over-reliance on sex or masturbation can lead to a cycle of dissatisfaction, where the pursuit of physical pleasure becomes a substitute for deeper emotional connections. This can result in feelings of isolation, as the emotional fulfillment that many seek goes beyond the physical. The constant need for sexual gratification can make one feel as though they are chasing something just out of reach, leaving them feeling unfulfilled and emotionally detached. While the physical pleasure of sex or masturbation is undeniable, it is important to recognize that it may not meet deeper emotional needs. Many people, especially as they age, seek affection, intimacy, and genuine emotional connection with others. While sex can be a part of that, it is not the whole picture. Relying too heavily on sexual gratification to fill emotional gaps can leave one feeling more isolated than ever, as the emotional fulfillment craved goes beyond the physical. Achieving a healthy balance in sexual desires involves recognizing when sex is being used as a coping mechanism for unmet emotional needs and seeking more fulfilling ways to address those needs. Here are some strategies to help find that balance. Explore emotional intimacy. Focus on building emotional connections with others through meaningful conversations, shared experiences, and acts of affection. Emotional intimacy can provide a sense of fulfillment that transcends physical pleasure. Engage in self-reflection. Take time to reflect on your sexual desires and motivations. Consider whether they are aligned with your emotional needs and overall well-being. Self-reflection can help you understand the role of sexuality in your life and make conscious choices about how to engage with it. Diversify sources of pleasure. Rediscover other forms of pleasure and fulfillment, such as hobbies, creative pursuits, or spending time with loved ones. These activities can add depth and richness to your life beyond what physical pleasure alone can provide. Communicate with partners. If you are in a relationship, open communication with your partner about your desires and needs can enhance intimacy and strengthen your connection. Discussing your feelings and exploring new ways to connect can lead to a more satisfying and balanced relationship. Seek professional guidance. If you find that your sexual desires are causing distress or interfering with your quality of life, consider seeking guidance from a therapist or counselor. They can provide support and strategies for achieving a healthier balance. By finding a healthy balance in your sexual desires, you allow yourself to open up to experiences that are emotionally enriching. You start to see that true satisfaction comes not from satisfying every physical urge, but from nurturing connections with others and with yourself. This doesn't mean denying or repressing your sexuality. Instead, it's about bringing it into harmony with the other parts of your life. Old age offers a beautiful opportunity to explore new dimensions of intimacy. The hurried, performance-driven aspects of sex that might have dominated early years can give way to a more meaningful focus on affection, dialogue, and companionship. You may find that the simple act of holding someone's hand, sharing a quiet moment together, or engaging in deep, heartfelt conversations brings a sense of fulfillment that no purely physical act could ever match. Ultimately, the key to a fulfilling life in old age is balance. Rediscovering the beauty of companionship, emotional intimacy, and genuine human connection allows you to experience a type of pleasure that doesn't fade with time. These moments of closeness, warmth, and love will enrich your life in ways that physical gratification alone cannot. In finding this balance, you'll discover that the true joys of life, peace, harmony, and deep emotional fulfillment are still very much within your grasp. And the best part, they grow richer with time, offering a depth of experience that is uniquely rewarding in the later stages of life.